Those striking figures, the U.S. now leading the world in deaths, with the coronavirus claiming more than 20,000 American lives. ABC's Trevor Ault joins us now from Times Square with more. Trevor, good morning.
Well, Whit, good morning. 20,000 plus Americans dead. The numbers are staggering and especially frightening because they're climbing so rapidly. Even with efforts across the country to try to slow the spread, the U.S. death toll has doubled in the past week with no signs of slowing down. This morning, a heartbreaking milestone for the United States, now with more COVID-19 deaths than any other country in the world. America's epicenter, New York, in the grips of the virus during another 24-hour stretch of nearly 800 people dead.
That is not an all-time high, and you can see that the number is somewhat stabilizing, but it is stabilizing at an horrific rate.
Hospitalizations and ICU admissions in New York are trending downward, a positive sign, but the hospitals themselves are still being pushed to the limit. These Air Force reservists from Washington State, part of a wave of reinforcements to New York City, medics mobilizing to the front lines.
All those professionals, all the people working together, we can win this battle.
Across the country, the virus putting essential workers especially at risk. In Michigan, at least 4 grocery store employees have died from COVID-19, all of them working at different Detroit area Kroger stores. The grocery chain saying it's taking additional safety measures as the outbreak takes hold. In Illinois, nearly 1,500 new cases a day for the past several days. Even with total cases approaching 20,000, Governor J.B. Pritzker saying they need more testing. There are concerns about testing in Florida, too. Reports of backlogs and some sites turning people away. Governor Ron DeSantis now pushing for a testing expansion.
Even if you're not experiencing symptoms, but you've had close, sustained contact with somebody who has recently tested positive for coronavirus, you can then come through and get tested as well.
The pandemic putting many communities on edge. Dramatic moments in Philadelphia, a day after the transit system began ordering riders to wear face coverings. One man saying he was pulled off a bus because he wasn't wearing one. The transportation organization now reversing that policy. In California, police handing out $1,000 tickets to several people outside a Santa Cruz 7-Eleven, while Chicago's mayor, Lori Lightfoot, says she's taking matters into her own hands, driving around her city, telling crowds to break it up. That as more and more patients are thrilled to be heading home. 25-year-old Jennifer Martinez, who tested positive for COVID-19, was put into a medically induced coma and given a 50% chance of survival, now celebrated by the medical staff that saved her life.
I'm happy and blessed to be alive. And well, I'm just trying to recover, even if it's slow.
And we do want to let people know they should check their bank accounts this morning because some of the government checks from the stimulus bill have started to arrive. The Treasury Department says if you received your tax returns through direct deposit either last year or the year before, this money should be in your account no later than Wednesday. Dan?
And that money is so desperately needed by so many people. Trevor, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.